Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Lutfi Rahman Muhammad Jafar and my metric number is 1182069. So today I would like to present to all of you about Canslim analysis on Melati Ehsan Berhad. Firstly, we need to know the background of Melati Ehsan Berhad. This company is a holding company which operating in construction management. However, they specialize in solutions on construction projects from inceptions to completion through careful planning, design, engineering, procurement, and construction. Melati Ehsan Berhad was founded by Tan Sri Dato' Yap Swan Chi in 1990. They offer a service including pre-planning, design, construction, engineering, and management to clients. This company is considered as a leader through highly experienced knowledge, expert in planning and designing, and ability to conceptualize and negotiate on a wide range of construction work. So there are seven indicators in Canslim. The first one is the current earnings. This allows shareholders of or investors to measure the EPS, earning per share, growth in a particular company. For Melati Ehsan Berhad, it shows that they have the lowest revenue in the third quarter of year 2020 with a loss 19 uh, RM 19,278 revenue, but it started to increase in the next quarter of 2021 with RM 24,467 revenue. However, they still had a net loss of RM 582. So this can be identified as a negative indicator to investors. Next is the annual earning growth of Melati Ehsan Berhad. It shows that the trends fluctuation uh, from the last 5 years in 2016. The profit margin and the revenue are the highest with 29% of profit margin and 103.9 revenue. However, the next year the profit margin decreased drastically to 1.4% and started to stabilize continuously until 2020. Although the revenue is quite higher, with lower margin the company has a little opportunity of variation in pricing. So it is categorized as a negative indicators to investors. Next is the news. News can be a new product, a new project, or a new management of Melati Hassan Berhad. And this company has was announced the change of principal officers to Mr. Chia Jitpeng with a qualification degree of bachelor's in civil engineering in Loughborough University of Technology and Master of Business Administration. The announcements also stated about his working experience and occupation. He has experience over 28 years in both construction and property development with regional working experience, which span across Southeast Asia and China. Before joining the Melati Ehsan Group, he was a general manager in construction for Tan Chong Group involved in land matters, construction and plant expansion across Southeast Asia. He has a potential in growing the company management in the operation department and expected to change the company in a high performance. This announcement can be seen as a good news and a positive indicators to investors. The next analysis is the supply and demand. As you can see the figure in the slide, the average volume is 93,300 and the volume of shares is 3,300. So from this we can interpret that this company has a low supply and a high demand with a strong demand for a limited supply of available shares will push stock price up. So this is a company indicators. This is the positive indicator to investors. Next analysis is the leader or laggard. To identify this analysis aim to identify if the company is leading over the companies with the same sector. So technical analysis is used to look at the rank of comparison company. As you can see in the slide, Melati Ehsan with the color blue line is compared with the other companies in the same sector, which is the construction sector. From the chart, we can see that the Melati Ehsan Berhad is not a leading company because its level placed in the last third before the Persona and Labtech companies. So Melati Ehsan is a laggard company and categorized as a negative indicator to investors. Next is the institutional investors. This analysis refers to the increasing number of buying the stock. So this company has 120 million shares. The adjusted float is 36.9%, which is the retailers own. This means the retailers holding RM 44 million 280,000 from 120 million. This shows that Melati Ehsan Berhad does not have many institutional investor or institution sponsorship. So this is a negative indicator to investors. Next is the last analysis is the market direction. This method analysis is a technical analysis where the investor is about to forecast the market direction by reviewing a market average daily. As you can see, the moving average is uptrend early with until MA20. However, after that, the trend started to decrease slowly, showing that the moving average are not in a good condition on MA5. On the other chart, the volume trend was increasing and going upward earlier and started to going downward drastically on VMA5. So the market direction of this company is bad and could make the investor not make a profit in the future. So this is a can be known as a negative indicator to investors. As a conclusion, from the 7 steps of Canslim, it has a positive and negative indicator with a 3 positive from the current earnings, news news management, and supply and demand. It is shows that this company has a bad analysis in Canslim, and this company may have a potential to make a profit in the short term, but it is not worth it for investor to invest their money into a company with a weak performance from Canslim for the long term trading. And that's all from me. Thank you.